Alright, Title 40 CFR 604210. What are my compliance requirements for the manifestation compression internal engine combustion engine manufacturer? 604210. What are my compliance with the requirements for the administrative compression ignition internal combustion engine manufacturer? The stationary compression internal combustion engine manufacturers must certify the stationary compression internal combustion engine with the displacement less than 10 liters per cell with the emission standard specified in 604201A through C62. 604202 with the A, B, and C with the U with the certification procedure with the required in Title 4 CFR 1039 Subpart C with the must meet test their engine specified in the Title 4 CFR Part 1039 for the purpose of the Subpart engine certified in the chain of the table of 1 Subpart shall be subject to the same certification procedure required for engine certified into the Tier 1 chain of the Title 4 CFR 10 Part 1 1039 Appendix 1 purpose of the Subpart engine certified in the chain of the table of 40 for the Subpart submission of the same certification procedure required for the engine certified with the Tier 1 chain of the Title 4 CFR Part 1039 Appendix 1 except for the engine for the National Fire Protection Association nameplate power of less than 37 kilowatt 58 horsepower certified the model year 2011 and later standards will subject to the same requirements of the engine with the certified in the chain of the Title 40 CFR Part 1039 stationary compression ignition internal combustion engine of the manufacturers must certify the compression ignition internal combustion engine with a displacement greater than or equal to 10 liters per cylinder, less than 30 liters per cylinder to the emission standard that's specified in 604201, D and E 604202 with the E and F. U for the certification procedure with the requirement in Title 4 CFR Part 1042 Subpart C must have the engine specified in the Title 4 CFR Part 1042. Stationary internal combustion engine of the engine manufacturers must meet the requirement of Title 4 CFR 1039, 120, 125, 130, 135, and 168 for the engine certified with the emission standard in Title 4 CFR Part 1039 stationary compression ignition internal combustion engine manufacturer must be the corresponding provision of Title 4 CFR 1042 for the engine for the will be covered by the part if they are non-road, including marine engines. Labels on such engines must refer to the stationary engines, refer to the other in addition to the down-the-road marine engines as appropriate. Stationary compression ignition internal combustion engine manufacturers must label the engines according to the paragraph C1 through 3 section stationary with the compression ignition internal combustion engine of the manufacturer January 1st 2006 with the marriage 31st 2006 January 1st 2006 to June 2006 with free pump engines other than those that are certified with the engine family zone with the non-road compression and ignition internal engine regulations must be labeled according to Title 4 CFR 1039-20. Stationary compression ignition internal combustion engine manufacturer April 1st 2006 with December 31st 2006 with the fire pump engine July 1st 2006 with December 31st of the year proceeding with the year listed in Table 3 with the subpart must be labeled according with the paragraph C2 1 through 3 of this section. Stationary compression ignition internal combustion engine that are certified engine families are under the non-road regulations must be with the label of requirements for the non-road compression ignition internal combustion engine. Then you have the meeting label of requirement of Title 4 CFR 1039-20 with the stationary compression ignition combustion engine for the meet with the Tier 1 requirements of the requirements for the fire pump with the engine subpart do not meet with the requirements of Apple with the non-road compression ignition engines. Must be labeled according to Title 4 CFR 1039-20 with the engine manufacturer may add language label and clarifying with the engine meet the Tier 1 requirements of the fire pump with the subpart. 3. The steering compression ignition internal combustion engine manufacturer of the April 1st 2006 if it does not meet with the Tier 1 requirements of the subpart of the fire pumps manufactured after July 1st 2006. Meet the requirements of fire pumps under the subpart may not be used for the U.S. If any such engine manufactured in the U.S. after April 1st, 2006 and July 1st, 2006, the fire pump engines must be exported, must be brought with a compliant with appropriate standards prior to the initial operation of the export provision. Title 40 CFR 1068-230 would apply to engine for the export of the manufacturer much the labels such engines according to Title 40 CFR 1068-230. Stationary compression and ignition internal combustion engine manufactured after January 1st, 2007 with the fire pump engine after January 1st of the year listed in Table 3 of the subpart Apple must be labeled according with the paragraph C3 1 and 3 of the section. Stationary compression internal combustion engine that meet the requirements of the subpart with the corresponding requirements of the non-road, including marine engine for the same model year for the horsepower must be labeled according to provision Title 40 CFR 1039 or 1042 as appropriate. Station compression, ignition, internal combustion engine that meet the requirements of the subpart but are non-certified standing for the applicable to non-road, including marine engine for the same model with the year of the horsepower labeled according with the provision Title 40 CFR Part 1039 142 applicable for the part. Both words stationary include instead non-road or marine on the label. In addition, such engines must be labeled according to Title 40 CFR 1039-20. Station compression, ignition, internal combustion engine that do not meet the requirements of the subpart that may be labeled according to Title 40 CFR 1068-230 with a must be exported with the provision Title 40 CFR 1068-230. Engine manufacturer with the certified with the engine family of the family standing within the subpart with the identical with the standing with the applicable with the Title 40 CFR 1039-1042 with the model year with the main certified with such family contains both non-road include the marine stationary engines as engine family, but include such family containing stationary engines, average banking and trading provisions applicable to such engines under those parts. Alright, manufacturer engine families discussed in paragraph D of the section meet with the labeling requirements referring to the paragraph C of the section stationary compression, ignition, internal combustion engine for adding a separate label containing with the information required in paragraph C of the section, or by adding the stationary ad for the non-road marine as appropriate labeled, starting with the model year as shown on the table 5 of the subpart of the station compression, ignition, internal combustion engine manufacturers must add a permanent label stating the engine is stationary emergency with each for the new emergency situation, stationary compression, internal combustion engine greater than or equal to 10 kilowatt, 25 horsepower, meeting emission standard for emergency engine with the Title Part 60-4202 with the emission standard for the non-emergency situation 60-4201. Labels must be in accord with the label of requirement of Title 40 CFR 1039-135B with the engine manufacturer must specify with the owner's manual for the operation of emergency engines limited to the emergency operation required with the maintenance testing. Manufacturer fire pump engine for the test site with the table 6 for the subpart for the testing fire pump engine for the test for the National Fire Protection Agency for the Associated 5 with the name plate horsepower provided with the engines labeled with the fire pump applications only. H. Engine manufacturers, including import of the manufacturer for the commercial uncertified engine for the engine certified earlier standard of the manufacturer before the new and changed standard that took in effect for the inventories as depleted, such as along with the engines for the normal inventory for example the engine manufacturer's normal industry practice is to keep it on hand 1 month supply. Engines based on projected sale of the new tariff the standard is applied with the 2009 model year. Engine manufacturer may manufacture engines based on the non-inventory requirements of the later of the 2008 model year. Sell those engines for installation. Engine manufacturer may not circumvent with the provision of 60-4201 or 62-4202 stockpiling engines built before the new change standards taking effect. Stockpiling with such engines beyond normal industry practices is a violation of subpart. Placement engine provision of the Title 40 CFR 1068-240 for the applicable stationary compression ignition engine that replace existing equipment less than 15 years old. Station compression ignition internal combustion manufacturers may equip the stationary compression internal combustion engine certified with the emission standard of the Title 40 CFR 1039 AECD qualified emergency situation according to the requirements of Title 40 CFR 1039 665. Manufacturer for the stationary internal combustion ignition internal combustion equipped with the AECDs as allowed with the Title 40 CFR 1039-665 must also meet the requirements of Title 40 CFR 1039-665. The applicable to the manufacturer's document for the engine comply with the Area 1 standard and the 40 CFR Part 1039 Appendix 1. The AECD is activated. Manufacturer must provide any relevant testing, engineering, and analysis of other information such as detailed to support such statement when applying for certification, including amending existing certificates of engines equipped with an AECD is allowed in Title 4 CFR 1039-6665. K. Manufacturers of any size may certify emergency stationary compression ignition internal combustion engines under this section using assigned deterioration factors established by the Environmental Protection Agency consistent with Title 40 CFR 1039-240 and 1042-240. That was Title 40 CFR 60-4210 will remind complying with the requirements of the station compression internal combustion engine manufacturer.